What's going on, OKC fans? Welcome back to the Bring the Thunder podcast. I'm here with Jack. Portland game preview. The only team that has defeated OKC this year, surprisingly enough. But like I've said in the past, they've beaten some good teams. 6 o'clock Central start for this Sunday night game. Quick little intro. OKC's coming off a win, a huge win, a really good win against Utah. And Portland's coming off a win against Golden State. With that being said, Jack, there's got to be a little bit of bad blood in the air in the arena tonight for this one. I know OKC wants to get it back. And Portland's got a lot of players out. The expected lineups right now are SGA, Kaysen, Lou Dort, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein, Wiggins, Kendrick, and J-Dub all remain out for OKC. It's a little bit of a different Portland team. Tonight we got Danny Avdia, Tamani Kamara, City Sissoko, Jeremy Grant, and then Donovan Clingan, who's currently questionable. Their backup center, Robert Williams, is also questionable. And then out is Scoot Henderson, Drew Holiday, Shadon Sharp, Matisse Thybulle, and whoever Wesley is. So with that being said, Jack, let's get into our first segment of the preview. Overrated, underrated, X Factor, and favorite. Jack, give me an overrated player for the Portland Trailblazers.
I have Jeremy Grant, and when you hear it, it sounds weird because he's the current favorite for Sixth Man of the Year, and he's hooping. Granted, is playing quite good, but he's their second highest paid player at $32 million, and he's coming off the bench. Obviously, not today because of the injuries, but he's a sixth man, and I think he's overrated in that aspect of you're paying him the amount of a first option and using him as a sixth man. But if he was on a better contract, he'd be underrated in my opinion. But
that definitely makes sense. That's a really good reason. I mean, I didn't even think of that, to be honest. For me, overrated, I went with nobody. I think the team's very solid this year. Everybody plays their role in the team. Denny's been leading them. Like you said, Jeremy's their sixth man. There's no one I could really attack for an overrated, but I do like your point about the contract because it actually, I think you're right there. Underrated player, Jack.
I have Donovan Clingan averaging 10 points, 10 rebounds, nearly 2 blocks. Like he's progressing really good in this league, and it's pretty important to have that. So hopefully he's out tonight for OKC's sake, but he's killing it.
Yeah, Donovan Clingan also could shoot the three ball pretty decent. So to be that big and shooting the ball, yeah, he's pretty solid. For me, I actually went with Jeremy Grant, which is funny enough. My reasoning is the aspect of him coming off the bench for them. That's huge for them. He's been pretty solid all year. Currently, I mean, he's probably the second best player on the team with all these injuries. He's averaging 18 points, just under 4 rebounds and a block. So to have that coming off the bench, I think that's a pretty good value for them. X Factor, Jack.
Denny Avdia. Last game, he shot about 18 free throws, I want to say, somewhere between that 15 to 18 range, and that really killed us. So keeping him off the line is going to be important, but he's also just been hooping. Like, he's a bucket getter, and if we can lock him down, then that's where most of the offense goes through. So yeah, getting him out of the game will be really important for us to get this win.
Yeah, Denny shot very poorly for 3.5 quarters in the game in Portland when OKC lost. But he got to the line, like you said. I think he shot like 18 free throws. Ended up like maybe a triple-double close to it. He had 26, 10, and 9. I think having Lou Dort back on the court is going to help us immensely tonight. We didn't have Lou Dort in the game in Portland. For me, for my X Factor, I went with Tamani Kamara. I say it every time. He's known to jump his three-point percentage by 30 points when he plays against OKC, or by 30%, I should say. So, and he's a very good defender. So, solid player. That my X Factor is Tamani Kamara. And finally, Jack, your favorite for the Trailblazers.
Well, that leads me right on to my favorite, because my favorite player is Tamani Kamara. I love the way he locks down defenses, and just the way he plays is pretty much OKC Thunder basketball, and that's what we love to watch. So, yeah, shout out to Tamani.
Yeah, he's definitely a solid player. I'm just going to go with a homer, Jeremy Grant. I loved him when he was in OKC. I know it's been a long time since he departed, but Still got to always love Jeremy Grant. Also love them at Syracuse. He's a baller on Syracuse. All right. Let's get into some of these betting lines, Jack. Spread kind of remains the same. OKC's minus 15.5 tonight, 1 point less than what they were against Utah, minus 1,200 on the money line. Jack, predictions on the spread and how the game will go.
OKC covers easily. I think they got a chip on their shoulder for this game. They're at home as well, so we're not going to lose at home. And I guess there's something different about this game. Like, you go into the Utah game thinking, oh, we're just going to play another game, but these are the only guys who've beat us so far. So this is probably the most fired up we're going to see them. So I'd expect them to go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. I was just going to say I expect to see them come out of the gates firing like good 3-point shooting. We're not going to be in any slumps. We're just going to take care of it from the start and just no life for the Trailblazers in the whole game.
Yeah, I think they're going to want to kill the Trailblazers from the get-go. I will also take the minus 15.5. I think it's going to be a murder scene. I hope it is. They're going to want to get back. It seemed that the only team that's beaten them so far, they're a bit healthier than what they were in the game against Portland. Even Aaron Wiggins went down in the game against Portland, so we got to do this one for Wiggs as well. So I think we should kill him. Moving along here, we got some player props. SGA's sitting at 31.5, Jack. It's always a tough line, but what do you got tonight?
Give me the over. We know when he takes things personal, he can always score as many as he wants. So, like every time we play the Clippers, he's locked in for that game and he wants to go crazy, and he does. So I'm going to go over just because I think it's personal, basically.
Yeah, I believe I take the over here as well. I think they just are there. I think they play really well at home. We know that. Shea sat at 31 last game. And last game, it was a 30.5 over under for him. I'm going to take the over. I think he's going to score a lot of points and fast, and I think he's going to score a lot in the third quarter. He's the NBA's leading scorer in the third quarter by a wide margin. So give me the over on Shea. Chet's sitting at 17.5 today.
Yeah, I'm going over as well with him. He's just been hooping recently, and I think that's almost too low. The last couple of times I've taken the under on a similar line, and he's blown that out of the water. So I've learned from my mistakes, and yeah, hopefully I don't jinx him tonight though.
Yeah, it's tough tonight because he didn't play in the game either in the first Portland game. I'm also going to take the over on this one. I think Chet's been hooping. He's gone over 20 in about like 5 out of his last 7 games. And outside of Big Donovan Clingan, who's questionable if he's not playing, I mean, Chet's going to dominate tonight. We're going to dominate the inside. And then AJ Mitchell sitting at 14.5, Jack.
I'm going to try a bit of reverse psychology here. The last maybe 5 previews I've done, I've taken his over, and he's missed it by 0.5 points nearly every time. So I'm going to say under, and then he's going to go over. So that's my thought process here.
I love that. I think I tried to do reverse psychology as well for the Utah game. Yeah. I said give Utah the points, so Utah plus 16, and we blew that out. So we covered a spread for the first time in a while. But I think he's going to go over as well. I think we're going to dominate tonight in all aspects of the game. AJ is going to shoot better. He's been a little rocky from the 3-point line. Get him back home, make a couple threes, and easy 15 points, especially when he's playing the whole fourth quarter. And then the over-under of tonight's game is sitting at 234.5. It was 233 in Utah. It seems like a lot of points to me. But we blew that out of the way in Utah. So,
well, based on what we've been saying this whole preview, I'd go with the over because we think it's going to be a blowout scoring. Like, we're going to score a lot. We've taken the over on all 3 guys. So, yeah, give me the over on the points as well.
I agree. I'm going to take the over. I think it's going to be a blowout. And I think OKC. You know what? No, I don't agree. And I'll tell you why. I think OKC is going to blow them out really badly. I think we're gonna lock down on defense today. I really do, especially with a lot of their players being out. I think we're going to hold them close to 100 points tonight. Maybe under that. So give me the under 234.5 for me. With that being said, that is our game preview. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you're liking the content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the community, join our premium memberships. A lot of perks in there for you guys. We had a bunch join on our live Saturday night, and we will see you guys after the game, after the win, for our post game live. And Thunder up, baby! Let's go.